having a team that aligns with what you do and are actually want to do what you do, because if you don't have, they'll not have the passion to.
Yeah.
They'll just think, when will we ever get paid? Things like that. Also, just being able to understand the business side of running a startup, because you could have the best product, the very best product in the market. So you could come up with an MVP, everyone agrees with that MVP, but now understanding how to tie whatever you are building with now the business side of things, so that, because the main goal of any startup is to become a business and make revenue and just grow. But now if you don't have the business side of it, you could have the best team, the best product, the best users, but if you don't understand how the business runs, that can be a challenge.
That can be a challenge. Very nice. So, hi everybody, welcome to our channel. This is Global Tech Sailors, and today I am with my co-host on my left-hand side. Yes, please introduce yourself, Madam.
Diana. Oh, I am amazing.
Hey.
But most people call me Diana Mongina.
Where?
Happy to be here.
Oh, Diana today won't be hosting. I'll be the one doing the hosting. She'll be doing the talking today. Yes? Yeah. My name is Mwikali. A host here, a software engineer, a data scientist, a technical mentor, an amazing person. And now I feel like you introduced yourself now, Umeribu Flow. Okay, but anyway.
Can't repeat.
But anyway, today I have been joined by two awesome guests who basically are doing amazing work out here. They have a really nice product we'll be talking about that is in relation to the subject matter of today, which is basically startups and trying to understand everything that goes inside startups, especially in today's world. Yeah. So on my right, I will let you introduce yourself. Handsome guests, yes. Sijui niulize uko na mtu kwanza uongeze hapo, but yes, you can go ahead.
Niko na paid.
Wow.
Yes.
Poleri basi.
Okay. But yeah, thank you. So my name is Japheth Achimba. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am the director of Chaos at Paid. Yeah, fancy name for CGO. I handle growth at Paid. So yeah.
Okay, director of Chaos. What are you directing?
Director of happiness. I execute happiness. Anyway, hi guys. I am Blessed, CEO at Paid. Basically deal with product, people, and everything. Yeah.
HR.
Happy to be here.
HR?
No, I'm not HR.
So what about people?
People is think about users.
Oh, so users. I get it. But anyway, let's get right into it. I don't have what is it called, an icebreaker for today. Okay. But maybe we can just do a small one. If somebody was to tell you to describe yourself in one word, what will it be, Japheth?
Well, that's a tough one.
Just one word.
One word. Crazy.
Crazy. No wonder you're director of Chaos.
Amazing.
We get it. Yako tulikuwa tunajua tu. Yeah, amazing. For me,
versatile.
Yeah, actually versatile will be a good word because I can do a lot of stuff.
You can rap. She can rap, bana to rap.
Diana, you've been on this story. Let me rest.
To that. You should do your hobbies more in this world.
I will try. But for now, I am not.
Competition.
So I will put the link. Muone video zake huko.
Okay, so since Diana has decided, but anyway, I'm getting on to now the episode. I'd like to get maybe a background about your product. And before you give us the background of your product, we'd like to understand what is your product, what does it do, and now you can give us the backstory, how you got into building that product. So I can let Japheth go maybe for this one.
Okay, sure, amazing. So, briefly, background about Paid. So, Paid is a stable coin powered digital bank for the gig economy. So, mostly, we are focusing on enabling freelancers and creators get paid the easy way. So, I mentioned a bit part of stablecoin. So like when we started building this, so maybe the whole background before I go to the why like stablecoins, why that payment infrastructure is. We are like freelancing, so like the founding team, and we realized like a part of like the struggles that freelancers had was like receiving payment, so being able to get paid for their money. And so mostly if when you like see freelancers like receive, guys like who freelance a lot in Africa receive like I like to call it micropayment. So they receive like a small amount of cash, and there was that problem of you getting paid. And then now we decided like with all the struggle, why not make this easier for for them to receive payments, but also now solve the issue of like guys receiving micropayments. This is because I think historically guys receiving cross-border payments, like telling someone is getting paid for like 10 USD is not like a thing. But now seeing how we enable those guys also receive that money in like a cheaper way and make it easier for them, so we enable you to get paid, and then we now provide you with tools now to like aggregate all your income and manage it, then extend to giving you now, making that money work out for you, giving you now budgeting, investing and saving tools. So
Okay.
so I'll maybe the last one is on the bit of why stablecoin. So I think when we're like trying to figure out the part of like now making payments easier now for the guys whom we are building for, we realize that there is this good technology which like has untapped potential, and like why not be able like to use it, because you'll see like crypto is like good for payments and like exchange for value, but with like the culture on how it got in Africa, when you mention that word, it's like a trigger word to many people. So like, but now we saw a huge potential in being able to do that and like provide the utility. So we make it so simple in that it powers our payment infrastructure, and this makes payments now for the guys using the platform instant and more cheaper, and just now driving the utility around that, and like removing the whole bit of like the complexity in like
Okay.
getting paid.
Yeah, I get your point. So you've talked about the background story and stablecoin. So maybe Diana can tell us, or I don't know, in your view, can tell us, once you guys got this idea that freelancers are having a hard time being paid and getting their payments, what steps did you take so that you may bring this idea to life, the idea of Paid? So did you first like find a crowd of people, or rather find 1, 2, 3 people who can actually sit down and code? Or did you write a whole project scope of how the project is going to look like? Or what did you do? Did you collect data? So what are those steps that you took so that you will bring this idea to life?
Okay. For starters, I was not part of the founding team when the project came to life. It was end of this project, right? It was a project that was done, a capstone project. When you're learning, you do capstone project. So Japheth and Benaya ideated the product. they thought about it and shared, and there was also Mozilla that was involved. It was done at PLP, right? Product Land, which is
Powerland project.
yeah, Powerland project. It is what? A boot camp for programmers.
Yeah.
So they ideated the program, they presented it, and the Mozilla guys liked the idea. So that is how they were taken in, and they started building on the product. I think Japheth is not a better place to
answer. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell us
about the
after you presented it to PLP and Mozilla took you in. I'm getting that from Diana. So what steps did you take to build your product to what it is right now?
So I think after realizing the gap of like that we faced while freelancing with Ben, so basically where PLP comes in is like where I met with Ben. So we realized that like there is this problem that many people are experiencing, and then why not now be able to build a solution like to solve it. So after meeting at PLP, we were able like to ideate through it, and then start thinking how will we like execute this and like start building this product and solve and give like freelancers and create a solution in the market. So we basically met at PLP, as I said, and then we had that idea. Then after some time we said so we met, and then at first we like had the idea but never like pushed it. So we were like interning there with Ben. Then after some time we said we just like started doing it. That's why it's like a bit tough to explain like how we started it, but basically we had like the idea. We knew this is the solution, this is the market, this is the problem that we need to solve, and then we started building it. Then at some point we participated in the Mozilla Africa Mradi Innovation Challenge. Like they were doing a competition for like startups in Africa. We pitched the solution, they loved it, and then we got backed by them with a grant that they gave us. Then from there we were so too. Then we said we like need to have some guys in the team. Now that's when like we had Diana and Vincent join us in like co-founding it and building the product. So basically we just started doing it, and like stuff kept flowing us up to where we are.
Okay, I actually didn't know that this stemmed from a capstone project. That's interesting, actually. So, how is paid different from maybe other payment structures that we have outside there? We have things like PayPal. I'm not sure how payments. There's a way payments are done on these freelancing networks. On Upwork and the others. So how is paid different from all the other payment infrastructures that we have?
So first, when we started, we mentioned that it is a stable coin powered payment platform. So basically, we have different payment options, kama crypto, USD, bank, M-Pesa. That is basically what most people do, but they don't have the stable coin bit of it. Again, what inspired every one of us, for example, I'll use my example. I was working as a freelancer for a very long time. I've always worked as a freelancer, and getting paid was very tricky, especially using PayPal. PayPal is a good platform. It is a good payment platform, but it is not basically for African based. It is centralized for the UK and all that stuff.
It's more of, I think it's easier for you to get paid with PayPal like outside, but now accessing and being able to use the money locally, like in Kenya or Africa, that's where like the bit challenge comes. It's like favorable for guys making payments if like you're working She's saying.
Okay.
So, case example, they have my 100,000 stuck in their platform. 2 years now.
100
2 years. 100,000. Like it was just, I woke up one morning, I was paid, and people were working under me. So I was paid, I needed to pay those people. Woke up one morning, tried to access in PayPal. This has been locked for 6 months. Contact customer care for this and this and this. When you contact them, they take you around. You don't actually understand what the issue is, but now you have to wait for the 6 months. Now, after the 6 months came to an end, I contacted healthcare, the customer support. They didn't give me any solution. They always say, we'll get back to you, but you still can't access the funds. So that was the main problem, because even when we do market research, when you're doing a startup, the main aspect is always user experience and market research. So even as we went round trying to get data and trying to understand the customers that we are looking to solve the problem for, that was the main issue. The payment was an issue, and also now the aspect of I am a freelancer, I only get cash when I do a job. I can't access loans easily from a bank compared to those who work 8 to 5. It's easier for them to access loans and even access things with the bank. But now for freelancers, because they don't have that structure, this is the income I get, this is what I can use for this month, and to structure, we decided now we can come up with a platform that allows freelancers to easily get paid. Then after getting paid, they are able to divide their income into structure. This is maybe for this role and this role and this role. After that, they are able to do a saving for the amount that they are able to save, and this will also help them even have the access to the services that people in 8 to 5 are able to access.
Are able to have.
Yeah.
Okay, that is really helpful. Thinking especially where you're seeing freelancers really don't have access to some of these services that other people who work a 9 to 5 have. That will be really, really nice.
They have unstructured income.
Unstructured income, yeah, true. So, in your initial stages of building, when you decided that this is no longer a capstone project, this is a product that you can actually build for the outside market and for freelancers, what are some of the mistakes you think you did then that you nowadays sit down and see that maybe here I could have done better, I could have done this differently? Yeah, and what lessons did they teach you maybe?
Mistakes.
Mistakes.
Is it really mistakes? I think the way the startup, should I say when startupping, you see, we are still at an early stage, so I'll not really like to say mistakes, but it's like learning. I think when you're doing a startup, you're trying to find the product market fit and make your product more usable and give the users a good user experience. So for me, I don't think it's a mistake, but I think we have learned a lot of stuff. There is really a huge gap in having an idea on paper and thinking, I want to build this solution to these users, than when you're now really building it. So I think we have really learned it infinite, a million things, because you learn a lot, you interact with users, because we have made we have made our building to be more user-centric, and even with the features we have, they are more user-driven. I think we will share on such of those examples, but I don't really think it's mistakes. But also on that part of mistake, I think you make a lot of mistakes when startupping, and I think being how to like be able to move from that is develop and like be strong in that. When you make that mistake, you don't really stay deeply into it, which is like a real struggle. But if you can bounce back from like it immediately, you get to keep moving. So
Yeah.
I think to add on it is maybe having a team that aligns with what you do and are actually want to do what you do, because if you don't have, they'll not have the passion to.
Yeah.
They'll just think, when will we ever get paid? Things like that. Also, just being able to understand the business side of running a startup, because you could have the best product, the very best product in the market. So you could come up with an MVP, everyone agrees with that MVP, but now understanding how to tie whatever you're building with now the business side of things, so that, because the main goal of any startup is to become a business and make revenue and just grow. But now if you don't have the business side of it, you could have the best team, the best product, the best users, but if you don't understand how the business runs, that can be a challenge.
That can be a challenge.
Yeah.
So now that you're talking about challenges, what are some of the challenges that you guys have faced as a startup? What are some of those challenges?
Okay. I think that one first. We didn't have, okay, I assume we agree on that. We didn't have that
Cohesion
between, it was there, but it was not as clear. So we have been learning through the journey. Okay, this is happening, so what can we do about this and this and this? Also, the entire building process, we had a couple of challenges. The product could be good today, tomorrow we have a problem. It was something that we missed as we were building, and so one day we wake up, we have a challenge. But that is just a common challenge in the building. Even as software engineers, we face that. We also, what else, Japheth?
What are some of the challenges that you guys have been facing?
I think also we have been bootstrapping for a long time. So that also is a challenge that most startups face, which is not a challenge if you're not hungry for the money, but for what you want to build. But if you come up with a team that is just money oriented, they'll get stuck at some point, because now they'll feel demotivated to work and to build. But I think hapo tulikuwa blessed.
I think striking a balance between you need to do more and less pay, like at the beginning of like doing it, because you like need to ship fast, rapid development, and you're just trying to figure out things in like a very tough environment. But
Okay, so let me just twist your question a bit. You guys are in the fintech industry. We know money can be the devil sometimes, right? So what are some risks, or rather, what risk management techniques have you taken so that you secure yourselves and you secure your product, since you're dealing with finances rather? So what risk management techniques have you taken so that you may protect your product, protect your users as well, and maybe other people who might be using your site?
Okay. First of all, we have done an audit of the entire paid money, the wallet itself, and the infrastructure, just to understand, is it a good fit for the people to use, or we are risking people's money. That went well. So Apple ensuring that the product itself is safe for consumption. At least we have done that in the engineering part. Ensuring data privacy. We are compliant to data privacy, ensuring people's data is well encrypted so that it is not exposed at any point in the entire experience. I think just the infrastructure is secure. What we have used to build it is very secure, and it protects people against it, and just the data privacy part.
Data privacy.
I think also, maybe to add on that is, I think dealing with people's money, it like comes with a lot of stuff. So seeing, as Dana said, having a more robust, a more robust and tech infrastructure that is secure, which like it's a really important key part. People, there is this phrase that people like to use, building fintech like in the African, like when you build a fintech in Africa, like you're in a very crazy position in that you really need to you really need to build a system that is good security wise. Also that, but also legally, I think, because some of to make just the product safe, and the question is seeing how we like also align with like regulations in different like countries that we are operating in and looking to expand. So being able to see we are legally aligned also to make people's money safe. And also I think at the point or where we are building like our product, it's like in more unique ways. So trying to like figure out regulations, because you realize like you need a PSP, so having partners whom like we work with, but also we need like a virtual because like we are using stuff like stable coins, so we like need some licenses, which something like the CBK has not figured out on such like products, having that license, or seeing how we also figure that and just aligning legally so that
you're doing the right thing.
Safe.
I think also as we build, we have this system of testing the application every single day. Every team member of Paid to test the application. You test it manually first, then you can also create simulations that okay, as a user, what can I do to cause something that will bring an error or might lead to an overdraft or something,
or a security issue even.
So we have tried to ensure we do that every single day, at least every single day. We have an update that everyone has to fill. They have tested this and this, and they have tried to create this and this to simulate someone, an outsider, and that has really helped. We are not saying we have not had those two security challenges. We have had them, but we fix them as you go.
Okay, so Japheth mentioned something to do with partners, right? So when you were starting out, when you were building your product, did you have any fundraising? Have you had any fundraisers for the couple of time that you guys have been building? What have you done to be able to raise income so that you may maybe educate somebody else who's been having a product they've been thinking of building, but they really don't have the, let me say, financial capability to do that right now? So have you had any fundraisers? Do you have any advice around that?
In terms of fundraising, I think as we started bootstrapping, as Diana said, we went ahead, we've got like a grant, we got a grant backed by Mozilla Africa. We have like raised a couple of angel investments, so like some angels writing check for us. So just like combination of that is what like keeps our operation, and also the income we get like from the users as we move and like try to turn the solution or the business profitable. So that's like in terms of like the money, but also you're seeing how we like now do like a pre-seed round, because we have not done like a pre-seed round. So putting that like when the process of having that, so just we accelerate stuff, and push.
Okay.
I think I could also tell. You asked about what you can tell people.
Who are looking to get into
Okay.
this?
I missed that.
I think the most important thing that we have done is being out there. Every time when someone is out there, it is easier for them to know what you're doing. So even as you build, talk about your product to people, to events, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. You can give a testimony. When you open LinkedIn, you'll see paid. On Twitter, you'll see paid. On Instagram, on TikTok, there's always something about paid. Then we also try and go to events, so tech events, founding events, like the angel investment that he's talking about. We found the investors there. They texted us, hey, we saw you on this and this event. Oh, okay. Actually, they talked to us when we are there. We saw you in this event. We liked your product and we'd like to have a conversation about it. And that is how we got that funding. So just being out there and talking about your product more confidently. You see, don't be
shy.
I don't know the product. Talk about it. That is where you also get to know, okay, we can pivot this way. Maybe this makes sense and not this way, because you'll get other people that have been there and they'll be able to advise you on what can be done.
Yeah, true.
Basically being out there.
If you guys haven't noticed, if you get on social media, the first thing you'll see is paid. LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere, you'll see paid. When you go to these local events, you will get paid there. They kind of like push barriers, and they partner with this event so that you're able to get tickets. And even I've seen you even go for these what are they called, these other events, the music events. I've seen you also do that, so that's a good thing. So if you have an event and you want people to you want a ticketing system, these are the guys to talk to, right?
Yes, we have underpaid, we have other products. So paid experience is a product that deals with ticketing. So if you have an event that you want to host, a contribution that you want to make, you can set it up on our paid experience and you'll be able to get that service from us.
Very nice. So as we near a close, I want us to maybe talk about what keeps you grounded, because you're not where you were when you were starting your product. You've definitely seen growth. I'm assuming the money has started coming in. You're having some profits somewhere. So what keeps you grounded on the vision that you had when you were starting building the product before? What keeps you grounded?
Yeah, so I think in terms of what keeps you grounded, I think we want to build a product that will like serve the users in a very good way and see it's like of impact of like, should I say, this generation and even like more generations to come, like use the product. And I think that comes with like an enormous amount of pain. Building a good thing definitely and comes with like with a lot of pain to like make it work. So I think that I should say that keeps us grounded, but also just seeing that also another thing, as Diana said, we like really talk about the solution. So the fact that sometimes you like share this and see like someone is using the product and telling you you need like to do this is like also keeps you like doing and like keep going. A good example also is like, so definitely, as I say, we like make payments like easy, so and in the cool way. So we like have this feature called paid link, so you can be able like to share your link and now do it in a simple way, in that you receive your gig payments, you can be able to get paid easily for your products. You can set up a shop and like add products to it. You can receive like birthday tips for your fan, receive like birthday gift. So a product like that, it has been like more user centric, because even recently it was just some day we saw someone has created like an electronic shop on it, and it's not like something that we anticipated or so, like people doing stuff like that. So having sharing it out more and seeing people try different stuff with it, keeps us grounded and like building something that will be good and like stay there and have a good impact.
I think also the other day on Monday we were just doing a brainstorm and we were laughing about how far we have come from what you had time like this last year, and what we have gone through, payment providers, our product itself, what we had to change. Like a lot has changed, and that growth is basically from brainstorms. We have brainstorm strategic plans with the entire team, just to make everyone interested in the product, make everyone come up with ideas. It could be marketing. An engineer could have a marketing tip that we could use, or a marketing person could have a feature that we could improve, something that we could improve on a certain feature on the entire paid experience. So just involving everyone in the team through the brainstorm. We also have fun activities that we do together just to improve the bond that we have between each other, which also helps put the team together, and also improve the relation, which creates a rapport. It is easier for me to tell someone, oh, by the way, what you're doing is not this and this and this, and they'll not take it at a personal level. Okay, what do you think I should do? So that also helps us in the creation, in the building process. So it is not all about, okay, we have a good product, but how do we relate
to each
company other, and how, in the organization, the startup, and how is it helping us grow the entire product.
The team is really a plus.
Okay, so how many actually are you in the team?
Go 8. Yeah, 8.
You're 8. Nice, and you're building a nice product.
Yeah.
Okay, so going for fun activities. I hope people who are looking to start a startup are listening to this. Find a team that works for you. Find a team who will stay grounded. Find a person who shares in your vision, right? Because when you're building, you cannot build alone as well. You have to find people who share the same goals as you do, and then work with that team so that you may bring your product to life. It doesn't apply to fintech alone, doesn't apply to whatever we are talking about alone, applies to any other field or industry that you want to venture in when you're trying to build a startup, right? So finding a team and finding a team that works, and also doing fun activities, because all work and no play makes who a dull boy? Makes Dan and Japheth dull boys and girls.
I also think accountability. Accountability, you ensure you do what you're supposed to do as a person. Or even Japheth reaches out to me and tells me, whether you should be doing this and this and this. But also being able to uplift the other, because we don't operate 10 over 10 every day. The startup world is hitting me. So I am at a 4, Japheth is at a 10.
Yeah.
Or Benai is at 11. So Benai will uplift the team. A time I am at 13, Benai is at 2, Japheth is at 5. So you see that balance, and just trying to understand that we are all human beings building in this space. Everyone has a life.
True.
From the startup, but also having the goal that this is a startup we are building. It is not going to be easy, and we need to create that balance.
Yeah, very, very important. So as we wind up, what would you tell that startup founder who is out there struggling right now? What is that one thing you can actually tell them?
To read.
Hey.
I admire Benai. Japheth. Okay.
They read a lot.
I also read, guys.
You read novels, love stories.
But I think just having an understanding of the field that you're trying to build at, and having facts that support the things that you do is a really good thing for you. We are building process, and even as you speak at different events, and even as you pitch your product to investors, and also consistency. I say this in every aspect of life: consistency over motivation.
Very important.
So just stay consistent, build, but also understand the business side, and have the non-technical bit, emotional intelligence,
communication. Yeah.
Usikue too harsh to people.
Yeah.
Usikue too, oh my God, ujafanya, okay, sawa. Like, have the balance between the two and know where to stop and when to continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Japheth.
Yeah, I think as Dana said, consistency over motivation hits hard for one who wants to like start building. Because I don't think you'll get get motivations there, but you just really need, for someone who has like a product out there, or you want to like start building, just start doing it, and speak more about what you are doing, what you are building, and try to learn from the guys whom you are building with. I think that's like my advice. Just start doing it, and consistency,
Important.
Keep pushing. It will
and
work,
put
but
yourself out there.
but also no, it's not like an easy like journey. You really need to keep doing it. That's the point of consistency over motivation.
Okay.
Dana said.
Where do you see paid in 5 years?
You'll go ahead first.
Where do you see paid in 5 years, Dana?
I actually don't like that question.
Why?
Even in my life, not feeling in camera and put in a bubble. Like why do you think 5 years? You ask me tomorrow.
because I think reason for 5 years is because long term. We are thinking long term. We are trying to think long term. Where do you see paid in the next?
A platform or a startup or a company.
Because after 5 years paid, itakuwa bado startup.
Moringa is a startup.
But it's still 10 years down the line.
But anyway, a big organization that has actually mastered the craft, and they understand the business. The product is fit for the market. We have users that are actually using the product and enjoying using that product, and it is helping them navigate life at ease. So ukiuliza mtu, by the way, what do you use? I use paid. Paid is the way we talk about M-Pesa and everything. I want paid to also be a topic of, wow, I enjoy using paid because this just isn't my life in this manner as a freelancer or a content creator, because again we're also moving to the freelancing world. So most people will be freelancers, and we need these tools that easen or make our lives convenient. So
profitable.
Profitable, of course.
Being
What is your
able
second
to
name?
My name. The name has sparked up for the over 5 years. So profitable, just being able to see we have built like a reliable means of like payments for the gig economy, and just being like a trusted and like reliable platform, because when payments fails they suck. So and then having that bit of a good like solution. I think it's just the same thing. Growth, being able to see we like build a reliable digital bank for the gig economy, and see this grow? That's
Okay.
I'm just realizing that is a tough question, but yeah.
Okay.
And like scale.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to you people hiring people in the next 5 years, because I'm assuming paid will be a bigger thing. So you'll start hiring us. Yes, mi nimebook. Mkianza kuhire nimebook.
Tutawahaya na tutawalipa vizuri.
Yes, amen to that. But yes, thank you very much for gracing our episode today. Diana is a co-host and as a bencher today. Thank you. I was about to say Benaya. Hey. Thank you very much, Japheth, for making time and coming today. I've forgotten my mouse pad in the bag, but Japheth will be getting a mouse pad courtesy of Global Tech Sellers today, just to say thank you for making time and gracing our episode today. And with that, where can people find paid? I can't forget that one, Dan. Where can they find paid and where can they find you people on social media? Dada yako tunajua, so acha tuanze na mgeni.
Yeah. So to find paid or learn about our solution and start using it, just visit paid.money. You'll be able to create and like get a wallet, and get paid the easy and cool way. Where to find me? Japheth Achimba on LinkedIn. You'll just search that. You'll find me on Twitter, J_Achimba.
J_Achimba. And also on social media, you guys are just paid on all platforms.
On social media, they paid HQ.
Paid
That's
HQ.
our username.
And it's paid PAYD, not PAID. PAYD.
Yeah, many people who paid. So many people
who
those
make
who
that
have
mistake.
not say call us paid, but it's paid.
Mongina, you can tell us your social media platforms. I know you want to tell us. Please do.
Yeah, guys, easily get paid with paid.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Can find me on LinkedIn, Diana Mongina, Twitter Mongina D, Instagram Mongina D. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Global Tech Sellers.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Yeah. On all social media platforms, we are at Global Tech Sellers. Please do follow us. Share our work, like, subscribe, let a person know that we do these awesome talks where we expose people who are getting to learn about technology through our conversations and everything to do with that. I am personally Mwikali on all social media platforms. If you search for Mwix or Mwikali, you're going to find me. So yeah, thank you. This has been nice, and till next time, goodbye guys.
Yeah.